Arsenal team news update, club confirms 3 players will miss Burnley trip. Arsenal will be looking to build some momentum with a positive result when they take on Burnley at Turf Moor on Saturday afternoon. Ahead of the game this weekend, the club have issued a team news and injury update on Arsenal's website, which includes the latest on Mohamed Elneny, Rob Holding and Granit Xhaka. Elneny missed Arsenal's 1-0 win over Norwich City last weekend after picking up a hamstring injury during the international break. It looks like Elneny is close to making his recovery, as the club says the Egyptian midfielder is aiming to be back in full training next week, but the trip to Burnley will come too soon. Holding also sat out the victory over Norwich at the Emirates Stadium last time out after suffering a knee injury in training ahead of the match. The centre-back is making good progress in his recovery and is back in training, but still won't be in contention to face Burnley on Saturday afternoon. Granit Xhaka is also back in full training after being given the green light to return following a positive COVID test. However, the Swiss international isn't available for the trip to Turf Moor, as he'll serve the second match of his 3-game suspension following his sending off against Manchester City earlier this month. So Arsenal will be without 3 players this weekend, but otherwise Mikel Arteta has a healthy squad to choose from as he looks to pick up another vital 3 points against Burnley this weekend. Thomas Partey is pushing to start after making his return off the bench against Norwich, having recovered from an ankle injury, while Emile Smith-Rowe is also hoping to secure a place in the starting 11 following illness. Gabriel and Ben White both made successful returns to the Arsenal lineup last weekend, while Takehiro Tomiyasu impressed on his debut, so the trio will all be hoping to retain their places in Arteta's team at Burnley. Arsenal will have a full strong team to play against Burnley, and fans are looking for the next win to pull up on the table list before having the difficult match with Tottenham. Thomas Partey to start, how Arsenal could line up versus Burnley. Facing Burnley in another Premier League fixture on Saturday, let's take a look at our Arsenal predicted lineup for the clash. Goalkeeper, Aaron Ramsdale, an assured league debut against Norwich last time out, the summer arrival from Sheffield United should retain his place between the sticks. Right back, Takehiro Tomiyasu. On the evidence of his home debut last weekend, the Japan international will prove to be a shrewd acquisition. Centre-back, Ben White, a first choice under Arteta. It will be interesting to see how the big money signing handles the physicality of Chris Wood. Centre-back, Gabriel. Arsenal missed the Brazilian's quality in the opening weeks of the season, and his return last weekend was much welcomed by the Emirates crowd. Left back, Kieran Tierney. First name on the team sheet, the 24-year-old is often Arsenal's chief attacking presence. Centre midfielder, Thomas Partey. The Ghanaian showed his quality with a gorgeous reverse pass in the lead-up to Aubameyang's opener last weekend, and should be handed his first start of the season following injury. Centre midfielder, Albert Sambi Lokoma. The 21-year-old's importance to this Arsenal side is growing each week as he provides the perfect blend of physicality and intelligence to the midfield. Attacking midfielder, Martin Odegaard. The trip to Turf Moor is exactly the type of fixture in which the Norwegian should showcase his defence-splitting qualities. Right wing, Nicolas Pepe. The winger was Arsenal's standout performer last weekend, creating 6 chances and having 6 shots at goal. Striker, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. The difference maker as Arsenal got off the mark in the Premier League last time out, Aubameyang has a great scoring record against Burnley. Left wing, Bukayo Saka. The England international showed his quality in the lead-up to Arsenal's winning goal against Norwich last weekend. That is our predicted lineup to play against Burnley. What do you think about this? Could Arsenal win the second match in the Premier League this season? Leave your comment below video. Mikel Arteta responds to claims that Arsenal star Alexandre Lacazette is surplus to requirements. Mikel Arteta has quashed claims that star striker Alexandre Lacazette is not part of his first team plans at Arsenal this season, adding that he believes the Frenchman is going to be instrumental in their successes. Lacazette is yet to start a single game in the Premier League for the Gunners this term, and was linked with a move away from the club in the summer, with Italian giants Roma among a number of clubs rumoured to be interested in signing the 30-year-old. The French international missed Arsenal's opening 2 games of the season after contracting COVID-19, but was fully fit and available to play in last Saturday's 1-0 win over Norwich, in a match where he was an unused sub. Arteta insists that Lacazette, whose contract at the Emirates expires next summer, still has a huge role to play at the club and backs him to return to his best form in the coming weeks. "No, he's fully involved," he told a press conference ahead of Saturday's game against Burnley when asked about his plans for Lacazette. "You give the reasons why he hasn't played more minutes and he will be back to the form that he can achieve. I am sure that he will be instrumental in our success." Martin Odegaard responds to Mesut Ozil comparisons and tells Arsenal fans, "Results will come, after difficult start." Martin Odegaard has responded to comparisons with former Arsenal star Mesut Ozil and attempted to reassure Gunners fans by insisting, "Results will come," following the club's difficult start to the season. The Norway international completed a permanent move to the Emirates from Real Madrid earlier in the summer, having spent the second half of last season on loan in North London. Odegaard somewhat flattered to deceive during his first spell at Arsenal, but his elegant style of play and dribbling ability led to some comparisons with former Gunners playmaker Ozil. Ozil spent 8 seasons at the Emirates, playing 254 games and helping the club win 3 FA Cups before leaving to join Turkish side Fenerbahçe at the start of the year. Asked about being compared with Ozil, Odegaard told Stadium Astro, "I don't like too much the comparisons, but he was one of my favorite players when I was young and I also admired him as a player. His qualities are amazing, so it's nice to hear people say things like that, but I don't think too much about it and I try to be myself and play my own game." Odegaard made his second Arsenal debut in the demoralising 5-0 defeat to Manchester City last month. That was Arsenal's third successive loss of the season following their opening day defeat to Brentford and home loss to European champions Chelsea. Mikel Arteta's side did at least pick up their first league win of the season against struggling Norwich City last weekend, and Odegaard insists Arsenal can climb up the table in the coming weeks. Asked about Arsenal's poor start to the season, Odegaard said, "We've played 2 of the best teams in the league and in the world, so I think we have to stay calm and keep believing in what we're doing. We just have to be ready for the next challenge, keep working hard and believing. I know and everyone here knows that the quality in the team is better than what the table is saying. It's just about showing it on the pitch and to start climbing the table. We believe in the project, so we will stay calm, work hard and the results will come." Arsenal, who are currently 16th in the Premier League, 2 points above the relegation zone and 7 points adrift of the top 4, face Burnley on Saturday.